And developing Detroit, just one of the big topics of discussion this week on Mackinac Island.
That's where we find Channel 7 editorial director Chuck Stokes tonight. Good evening, Chuck. How's it going on the island?
Stephen and Carolyn, good evening. You're right, the band is playing in the background, but throughout the day, it's all the talk has been about business and one key word, entrepreneurship. And with me is a man who knows an awful lot about it, Marvin Beatty. He's with Greektown Casino. He's also been involved with the development of the Myers, the first Myers to come back to the city of Detroit on 8 Mile, and the State Fair development in Brush Park as well. So Marvin, a lot of people are looking around now, they're looking at Detroit and they're saying, hey, how can I get a piece of that pie? How can I be part of that action? You've done it. What would you say to them? What are the keys to success in getting in part of all
Well,
this?
you know, obviously, you got to take some risk. You got to be willing to come in where it doesn't look like it's the most beautiful picture, but you have an imagination, you have a vision for what the future can hold. And you see that the city of Detroit is really welcoming, is open to development. And there's so many opportunities, and you know, you just have to, you got to get out here, you got to look at where some of these real possibilities are, but you got to willing to be, you know, bring in and be inclusive, and bring people in who know the landscape and can really help you to get across the finish line with a development.
We keep hearing that there are great opportunities and this is the time to get in, but cash is a big part of that equation, and access to capital. Do you feel as though that's opening up and a lot more people are being able to get the capital that they need to make the developments?
Well, you know, I think that as banks and other institutions begin to see that there are some real potentials for success, you know, banks are not the biggest risk takers in the world, but they're willing to invest if they see that there's a return on their investment. And I think that the conversation that's going on here at Mackinac and really around Michigan really kind of motivates those investment people to come in and say, hey, look, I'm willing to step out a little bit further than I would have in the past and invest some money. And as long as you can bring to me a development that you think is doable and people are willing to move into and live and experience.
All right, that's good advice, and I know that you'll be there to help anybody who is serious about trying to do what you've done. All right, reporting live from Mackinac Island with Marvin Beatty, I'm Chuck Stokes. Back to you.
All right, Marvin, Chuck, thank you so very much for that.